this person was shot here. It's not blocking a lot of traffic along Airways Boulevard, but if you live along Good Haven Drive, you may have to take an alternate route.
Don't be scared to get out, because the way I look at it now, and I hate to be wrong with it, either you're going to be only one thing left, he going to kill you.
29-year-old Asia Petties was a sister, daughter, granddaughter, and most importantly, a loving mother of 2 beautiful children, a son and a daughter. Motherhood was something she took very seriously. Her children were her world. Asia was also looking forward to her upcoming 30th birthday in just a few weeks. Sadly, a chain of events would soon occur that would change Asia and her children's lives forever. Just before 4 a.m. on February 29th, Memphis police responded to a home in the 2100 block of Good Haven Drive in Whitehaven for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would locate an unresponsive adult female lying in the hallway of the home.
We've just learned that a woman has been killed in this area, in the Whitehaven area. This is Good Haven Drive. Along Airways Boulevard. Memphis police say they responded to the scene around 3:45 this morning. We've just learned that when they got to the scene, a woman was found and pronounced dead on the scene. A large portion of Good Haven Drive is blocked off. It's been this way since about 3:45, so this scene is growing on about 2 hours. The Memphis Police Department forensic van just got to the scene as they continue to investigate.
The victim was identified as 29-year-old Asia Petties, who was sadly found dead at the scene, despite life-saving measures from the Memphis Fire Department's first responders. She succumbed to a gunshot wound to her collarbone. When police initially arrived to the scene, they would find a male, quickly identified as Asia's boyfriend, 41-year-old Ricky Wilkins, applying chest compressions and CPR to Asia's unresponsive body in the hallway of their home. Detectives searched the home and discovered a rifle loaded with roughly 60 rounds, a Luger handgun, and a pound of marijuana. They also found spent shell casings that matched the weapon found on the property's lawn. In the front seat of a Nissan Altima parked in the driveway, police also found a spent bullet casing in a small plastic bag with a white substance. Court documents show that Wilkins initially told police that he dropped Asia off earlier in the evening, and when he returned, he found her shot in the hallway. After reviewing video surveillance footage, investigators captured Wilkins arriving, leaving, then returning to the residence several times before calling 911. No other persons were seen at the location. Police also listened to Wilkins' cell phone recordings, including the 911 call placed to Memphis Fire Department. In one of the recordings, he can be heard saying, "I done threw my effing life away." A look into Wilkins' criminal history revealed that he was convicted of charges of possession of cocaine with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver in December of 2014 and sentenced to 8 years in prison. Most importantly, he has a history of domestic violence, also dating back to 2014. It is unclear whether Asia was aware of Wilkins' criminal history prior to entering into a relationship with him. Asia's mother and sister were devastated. They were looking forward to celebrating her 30th birthday and the future memories that life would bring. They say they want Asia to be remembered as more than just a victim of domestic violence, but one of their dearest family members. They are hoping that Asia's story can help someone else who may be in a similar situation, so that no other family has to feel what they are going through.
Memphis family is mourning after a domestic violence incident turned deadly. Ricky Wilkins faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder in the killing of Asia Petties, who was shot Thursday morning, according to police. Court documents say Wilkins initially told police he dropped his girlfriend off earlier in the evening, and when he returned, he found her shot in the hallway. Well, very different from what police found through an investigation. Action News 5's Imani Williams joins us now with this story. Imani?
Hey, Kelly, like you said, he said that, but after police looked at video footage and listened to 911 calls where Wilkins could be heard saying, "I then threw my life away," they found that Petties and Wilkins were the only 2 people who went in and out of their home during the time of the shooting. Now, I spoke with Asia's mother and sister, who said she was more than a victim of domestic violence. She was one of their dearest family members. Asia Petties,
I gotta quit. She was just my egg,
a 29-year-old mom of 2 who was just weeks away from celebrating her 30th birthday.
That was my sister Asia.
When her life was cut short.
I knew, didn't nobody have to tell me.
Yeah, I knew too.
I knew.
You could feel it.
And a part of me just, when they say a part of you leave, it just left me.
Petties was killed Thursday. Ricky Wilkins was arrested and charged in connection to the shooting. Court documents show Wilkins has a history of domestic violence dating back to 2014.
Black women are dying from HIV and AIDS and by the hand of their lovers. We don't got no protection out here.
MPD reported over 16,000 domestic violence cases in 2023. Shamika Petties, Asia's sister, said although her sister was killed, she is more than a victim. She was her sassy baby sister.
I don't want people to see her as a victim. She was a mother. She was a sister. She was a granddaughter.
Both Shamika and Sandra Petties, Asia's mother, said this is something they don't want another family to go through.
But this ain't a sad story. This is a call for help. This is an alarm.
Read the signs. You know, don't be scared to get out. You know, because the way I look at it now, and I hate to be wrong with it, either you gonna be only one thing left, he gonna kill you.
41-year-old Ricky Wilkins was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, possession of a controlled substance with intent to manufacture, deliver, sell, a convicted felon in possession of a handgun, and possession of a firearm during a dangerous felony. The motive for the shooting remains unknown, and the case remains ongoing.